Alright, so this is the second trip with my new setup of a bed rack and a rooftop tent. This weekend we're going to Panoche Hills. I think it's a BLM. Lots of places to camp. Lots of people go there for shooting, target shooting and such. I do have 2 guns with me, but we'll see. Got to Panoche Hills. This is the main staging area. It's pretty nice here. Nice day.
Is their punishment till the end of time, and the ship sails on back into beyond.
So, this is the same spot I camped probably about a year ago here in Panoche Hills. It's a great spot. It kind of overlooks the whole BLM here. So we just came here to sit a little bit, maybe get a couple of beer, or 1 beer, because I'm going to drive a little more, and then continue to explore and maybe come back later here. Alright, so as always, when we rest, we drink. This time I have my co-pilot. What are you drinking?
Apple
Champagne?
Cider.
No, it's apple cider. So we both enjoy an ice cold drink. Now this time I have something different. I had a friend coming from India and gave me this. I don't even know what it's called. So Yogesh, if you're watching, this one is for you. Cheers. Now that we had a chance to rest a little bit, drink a little bit, we're all nice and happy, I'm gonna probably go and explore that. Last time I wanted to explore this, but I was here with the trailer and I wasn't sure how this road ends and if I'll be able to turn or not. But this time there's no trailer, so we can go on all these trails and all these paths and have some fun. And I have my navigator, right? And my, I don't know, not navigator. It'll be very bouncy. Can't see where I'm going. Whoa, this is interesting. As always, you can't tell it on camera, but it's very steep. Not very steep, but steep. I'm gonna try to go and explore, see what's going on. See, it's so much different without the trailer than with the trailer. With the trailer I will not go here because I don't know what's at the end of this trail. But like this, it's no big deal. I can turn, I can reverse the whole way. I can always get myself out of here. We're going on this little goat trail here. Looks pretty interesting. Looks a little bit technical at the top here, but I guess we'll see. I don't know if it's that smart that I'm holding the camera and driving, but let's see. Oh, you know what? 4-wheel drive should help. I would say here, even low. Maybe not low. It's a cool trail. Doesn't look like it's being used that much, but it's kind of fun. I'm not sure it's meant for full-size pickup trucks, but the beast is doing pretty good. Oh crap. Hey, last time that I was here a year ago, we missed all this fun because with the trailer, just limited. But just with the truck and its beastiness, we can go anywhere. Not that I can see where I'm going, but oh shit. Alright, I switched to 4 low because it's a very steep hill. Again, it's difficult to see on camera, but it's very steep and it's rocky. There's not that much loose dirt, but it's rocky and steep. So I need the RPM here, and hopefully we can make it up there in one piece. I'm starting to regret that we came this way, especially without a spotter. And it seems like steep angles, and I have the rooftop tent, which obviously raises the, I guess or lower the stability of the truck. But let's see. Oh shit, I don't know where I'm going. Okay, so we got to the end of this little trail, and you see a gate there, right? Now, if I was here with a trailer, I will be F'd with a capital F because there's no place to turn. But with a truck, no big deal. Turn and backtrack. Okay, now we have to go down that hill, or down this same path that we came up, and it's very, very steep. Going down is usually always more I guess risky than going up. Now I can't literally, I cannot see where I'm going, so I have to look at the front camera. Let's see, I never tried the hill descent. Let's check the hill descent, see how that works. Never actually used it before. Oh wow. Okay, so my legs are off the brake, off the gas, and the truck is doing its thing. This is so cool. I don't think I actually ever tried the hill descent, but it's doing really well. Well, good job, Ford. It's going just the right speed for all the bumps and the angle of the hill or the downhill. Yeah, my legs are completely off the pedals and it's doing just fine. Pretty cool. Doggy, are you okay? Ghost, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not sure he likes all this shaking and bouncing. Well, maybe he does. Maybe he's an overland dog. Alright, let's go have some fun. Yeah, the cool part is that the GoPro has this horizon leveling, so the camera always tries to level to the horizon, and the truck obviously is leveling to the trail. So in the video you can see the angle of the truck compared to the angle of the camera, and you can tell roughly how challenging or not the trail is, which is cool. So I'm now in 4 low, first gear, because I need the torque to climb up this hill. It's very steep and rocky. So I'm at about 2000 RPM in 4 low, first gear, trying to climb the hill. It's going. I mean, it's a beast, but just slow.
The black bones will sail years into the future. Pirates will prevail.
This is so cool. I don't know if it's going to be visible on camera, but the trail goes all the way on this ridge, all the way. So cool.
When I sing this song, this is my home. Until the end, centuries across the sea, there's not enough for me. All I want is to
Come on, beast. So we found this spot. Check this out. Look how cool, right on the edge of this hill, seeing all this beautiful view. We'll figure out where to point our tent to see and enjoy the view. I was trying to figure out how to make this area into a usable compartment, so I'm toying around with blocking the back here. This is just an experiment, right? If it works, then I'll paint it nicely and make it look good, but this blocks the area over there, which means I can use it for firewood, I can use it for anything. I can put this case fits exactly in the space here, so I can fill 6 or 7 or 8 cases there, and just with a tie down just block from here to here. I can play around, see what works, but it's definitely giving me an additional space to carry junk I don't need. This is the slide I made. It does its job really well. It's just that it's a little difficult to push in and out, although it is on rollers, but it allows me to leverage much more space without having to crawl out, even creating a little bit of a washing station here. I might do a video on it at one point, or how I built it. I also created 2 compartments on each side, one here for all kinds of stuff, and one on the other side, which is perfect for water bottles. So I have 20-30 water bottles here, and when we want to drink, we throw a few of them in the fridge. So the setup is starting to take shape. A little slice of heaven. In the summer, this is going to be a slice of hell, because it's going to be like 120 degrees here. Yella, what are you up to? What are you drinking? And what are you eating? Alright. And what are you doing? Nothing.
years have passed now since Gil McGee was killed. Captain Blood took over the ship, seeking adventure and thrills. The curse has taken them to their graves, but they cannot die. No sleep is their punishment till the end of...
Alright, so we're just about to finish dinner. We had some sausages on a fire with some spicy sauce on rye bread. Not fancy, but good. And now, what are we gonna have for dessert?
Canned peaches.
Yeah, canned peaches. That, again, doesn't sound fancy, but it's pretty good. And then, up there, we're gonna go up there. We have a few movies loaded on the iPad, watch some movies, and get ready for tomorrow. So this is our setup for the night. It's pretty cozy in here. Alright, the whole gang is here. What's up, Leila?
I'm braiding my hair so it doesn't get knotted.
And you? What are you doing? Nothing. Good morning. We had a pretty good night's sleep. End up not having to fire up the body heater. It was comfortable just with covering with the sleeping bag, not even going inside. I'm now gonna make some coffee. Ella is still napping in the tent, and we're gonna spend a few hours continuing to explore some of the areas here and some of the trails, and then gonna head up home.
my song, this is my home until the end. Centuries across.
Now, this is not one of your, apologies for everybody else, not one of your American weird coffees. This is pure Turkish coffee, cook the coffee in the pot versus filtering and ending up with coffee that tastes like dirty water. This coffee is coffee. So with this coffee, you cook the coffee and you take sugar as well in the pot. You bring it to a boil, and right before it explodes off of the sides of the pot, you take it off the fire. Then you have nice, strong Turkish coffee or Middle Eastern coffee. Start bubbling. Have to be prepared to take it off. See? Now, not sure if you can see, but this is coffee.
This is really cool. It's really comfortable weather, maybe I'd say 65 degrees now, and it's only 8:40 in the morning. The sun is just at the perfect spot. It's nice, quiet, a little breezy. Excellent coffee to go with all that. And the best part of it is that there's nobody here. We're completely alone, completely quiet.
I think that the best trips are the one with no agenda, just the number of days you want to be out. And this is one of them. We knew we were going to be out for either 2 or 3 days, and we knew that we're going to start in Panoche Hills. But for example, Layla is sleeping. I can let her sleep for as long as she likes. You know, we can sit here, hang out. Once she wakes up, we eat some breakfast, go ride around a little bit. There's no rush, there are no plans. Just enjoy not being at home and not being at work and being on the road and doing stuff you like to do and drinking good coffee.
My mission for this next week is to figure out a better water solution. So I have this pretty big container. I think it's 7 gallons. This is enough for us for a week in terms of washing hands, dishes, drinking water. I have a whole compartment here with water bottled water. Now the pain in the butt part is that this sits on the slide, right? And every time I need to take in and out something, I have to remove it, put it back. So I want to find a solution that can stay stationary with a little hose or a little spout that we can wash hands, dishes. Now I know about Roto packs. I almost refuse to buy it because it's unjustifiably expensive. So if I want to buy the 2-gallon Roto pack, the white container, I think that's somewhere between 40 and 50 bucks. If I want to buy the locking mount, that's another 70 to 80 bucks. If I want to buy a spout with a valve, that's another 30 bucks. It's insane for a 2-gallon tank. So I have another 7-gallon container at home, which is flat, which I'll try to somehow either install here or try to mount it here in a way that you know, gravity will do a job, and I'll create a little spout and a little valve or maybe a little hose that we can wash hands. I don't mind spending money on quality stuff, but to spend probably around $150 to $200 for an arrangement of 2 gallons of water, it's a bit crazy. So anyway, this is my assignment for next week, and if I'll come up with something interesting, I'll let you guys know. All right, so we're done with breakfast. We folded the camp. Now we are exploring some trails. I don't know if you can see, but the dog is running behind us. Here he is in the mirror. He's enjoying himself for the most part, but it is really nice scenery here. After running for probably 3 or 4 miles, he is completely pooped, and we are having fun continuing to ride. We are now on Route 25. It's a very desolate road. It's going from Hollister 60 miles south to, I forgot the name of the town that it ends in. Now, I have a friend that years ago, before they had a motorcycle accident, they had a Hayabusa, and that friend was driving this stretch of road with top speeds of up to 176 miles an hour with a passenger in the back. Again, it's a friend, and that friend no longer drives motorcycles these days, but